So all weekend, there's a full schedule of different events, from health and wellness classes
sound
to
baths, yoga, classes on electrical and solar,
storytelling, music, and it's kind of like a pick your own adventure. We are about to arrive at our very first moon landing. I'm very excited, but I also kind of don't know what to expect. We're the first ones here, but there's a line forming behind us. Everybody's excited to get in. In our traditional lives, it was easy for us to get out and socialize with our friends. But with our full-time life on the road, we spent a lot of time camping alone in the woods. And I love you, honey, but I've heard the same stories again and again.
Some gatherings like the moon landing are a very exciting place for us to meet up with other like-minded travelers and nomads.
Oh my God! Well, it took us a hot minute to get situated. I don't think we've ever been this dirty before. I almost washed the bus before we came, and I'm so glad I didn't, because it would have been a complete waste. I'm out with Mr. Sweetface. He's having a good sniff around, and once he's had his sniff around, I think we'll go get the lay of the land. We're camped in the skoolie camp for big rigs. It's so dusty, but hey, as long as it doesn't rain, we should be good. Moon landing is a gathering for nomads, vanlifers, and overlanders that happens in October in Ramah, New Mexico. But all rigs are welcome, whether you're tent camping or car camping or in a big rig.
Now, we're the biggest rig here, but obviously depends on your comfort level, on how you feel about taking your big rig off-road.
There's a full schedule of different events. Yeah. Definitely can't fit it all in.
It's jam-packed, so we kind of read through, made a little schedule for what we would like to see and things we'd like to participate in.
Isn't that beautiful? We've only been here for, I don't know, a couple hours, and we already have just been meeting people.
I'm Avery. This is Lacey, my little road partner. We're in a 35-foot 2002 Bluebird skoolie, and we've been on the road for almost a full year. And this is my first moon landing, and I'm just loving the vibe. I mean, I had expectations, I guess, and it exceeded mine, but what I wasn't prepared for was like the depth of community here, because usually it's kind of like superficial and everyone's kind of, you know, on the surface and just hanging out and like riding the wave. But here is like you can feel the community and like the people like really know each other, which was a transitional period for me for sure, to like get comfy and to like really open up myself.
Yeah, it was really great to see some familiar faces, people we haven't seen for quite a while, and even more fun, eat some of their food. How was the food?
Good with food.
I'm AJ Fougere, author of the Bus Life Kitchen Cuisine for the Modern Nomad, and have a second book on the way right now, Recipes from the Road.
We originally met AJ about 2 years ago, so it was awesome to run into him again, eat a little of his hors d'oeuvres, and see that he's got a Kickstarter for a new cookbook. Now, Mel and I have his first cookbook, so we're really excited about the second one.
It features 120 plus recipes from all over the world, all perfected for a 2-burner stove and tiny kitchen. On top of that, there's photographs of the food as well as our travels and lots of stories and pro tips learned from 4 years living in a bus and cooking all over the world.
Oh, it smells great in here.
Good. Hopefully it tastes good too.
I'm sure it will.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Our other friend Nikki was there. She's focused on plant-based meals. She's got her own cookbook out, and she was serving up food. Ginger orange guacamole. I should have read the sign first. It was quite a surprise. It's good though.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I love it.
Do you think that's in the cookbook?
Mm-hmm.
It is? $1 donation for one of my favorite beers, La Cumbra IPA. I'll be back again. But my all-time favorite event was
the Galactic Gothic Space and Alien Costume Party! Woo! Now we love any opportunity to get dressed up in costume. But we were blown away at how out of this world everybody's costumes were. Day 2 of moon landing, and we are up for a sound bath. This was our first sound bath experience with Ashley of Inner Bloom Sound. Honestly, I wish I could start every day this way.
My name is Trisha. I am in a 1991 international skoolie, and I've been on the road for about 3 weeks. I tried not to have any expectations. I really just wanted to meet like-minded people and enjoy my first festival. I think my favorite has been the yoga and meditation. Everyone here that teaches has been very knowledgeable and helpful, and definitely learned a lot about myself and my body. It's a great way to start your day.
Right, me too. I also was like, this is amazing. Yeah. Even though we partied hard, so getting up in the morning was sometimes tough, but it was good.
we stayed up much later than we usually do, but we did give our bodies some TLC, from yoga with Avery to partner stretching with Asha.
I'm Selena. I drive a bus named Billy. It's a little short bus. Me and my husband have been on the road for almost 2 years. November will be our 2-year anniversary. This year, we had a lot of really good daytime programming. I had a really strong team of volunteers that helped me and allowed me to enjoy a little bit. So I actually got to participate in some breath work and some acro yoga, which was my new favorite. I got to fly and be a bird today.
This bottom leg, you want it to be moving down to the ground.
I mean, I pretty much just want to go from gathering to gathering now that has acro yoga, so I can learn some more.
Karaoke and the dance parties are always great too. There's so much good stuff.
Leave from me!
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna say goodbye. I will always love you guys. I love all of you.
Last night we came out here to stand on the edge of the mesa to look at the northern lights. We could see it with our naked eyes just a little bit, but on camera, it came out so beautiful.
Yeah, so much magenta. It was gorgeous.
But we couldn't see what we were looking at of the land. Just the sky was so pretty. And to come out here today, wow, it's so impressive. This is the El Morro National Monument that we're looking at.
We had another sound bath right on the edge of the mesa, and this location really did feel otherworldly. The Moon Landing Gathering is held on Navajo land, and Nixon Martinez of the Ramah chapter of the Navajo Nation came to welcome us onto their land and set the intention for the event with a blessing prayer and song.
I really appreciated how the Lost Places crew who organized the gathering included the Ramah chapter in their event, with Dene history and traditional native dances to really honor the land we were invited onto.
891912, Melissa.
They also held a raffle there, and the prizes were perfect for the traveler or nomad. But the proceeds from the raffle all went to the Ramah Navajo School District, which gave us the opportunity to give back and say thank you for allowing us to gather there.
Do you have a favorite experience or activity that you've done this weekend?
Honestly, as tacky as it sounds, I love when the moon goes up.
Yeah?
Like, I just think that's so cool. And like, there were a few times throughout like each night with the moon up that I would, in like my peripheral, I'd be like, oh shoot, the moon is huge tonight, you know? And it's just like the blown up moon.
Yeah.
But it's just something for like everyone to like get excited about and like still like keep that community together. Everyone's pumped for the moon rising. And when I saw it on the schedule, I was like, the moon isn't gonna rise at that time. Like, we're in the wrong part of the world. We're not in the right time. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then I saw the blow up moon. I was like, oh, okay.
While the moon landing is a fun name, they also honor whatever events are happening in the sky. And this year they had a talk from an astrophysicist about the comet A3, I'm going to butcher the name, Cheech and Chong Atlas. That's the name, like Cheech and Chong. That was visible in the sky this weekend.
But then the thing that really makes it a comet is which part? The tail. That's actually the same reason you saw it. Did you see the Northern Lights last night? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the same thing that made the Northern Lights last night. That's actually ionized material that's coming off of the comet.
It was a real choose-your-own-adventure weekend with a little bit of something for everybody. With the marketplace with everything from arts and crafts, massage, and readings.
They also had talks about alternative power solutions and solar. We didn't attend any of those, but I think it would be great if you're looking to upgrade your rig or if you're thinking about building out a rig yourself.
There was a little something for everyone, except maybe cats. Mr. Sweetface? Mr. Sweetface, you want to come outside? Come on. Oh, she's listening to you. I can't come to you. Come on. Come on, be a brave boy. It's not that scary outside.
Sweetface is normally very excited to get outside, but he wasn't having it here. There was just too much going on for him.
A little too shy to actually go anywhere far right now, but maybe in time. But the dogs were in heaven. I think some of the dogs might have even had more fun than us.
My name is Rocky. My pronouns are he, him, his. I'm in a 59K Winnebago Travado, and I've been traveling. This is year 3 going on 4. My favorite activity is usually Cheers Queers because that's where DJ Ariatari usually is performing, which is one of my favorite DJs. And it's where we get to meet everybody and connect and talk about Vanlife Pride.
Vanlife Pride creates community and visibility for LGBTQIA+ nomads. Their mission is to provide a safe environment and where queer travelers can connect and support one another.
They also held a talk at the gathering about why Vanlife Pride exists, what the experiences and troubles are being on the road.
Try to think about security, situational awareness, being concerned about things like theft. I kind of feel maybe a little bit more reserved than I normally would be and look a little bit more invisible in this space. But
I'm just smiling at myself. People usually like me as soon as they meet me, but it's always something to think about.
Having that little bit of protection of our own space kind of allows me to do things that I don't even get to explore that much. Like, you know, being topless or things like that, that like maybe I wouldn't want to show my body or wouldn't want to be observed in that way, but then we create this little bubble.
And they reminded us of our responsibility as allies to be part of the fight against discrimination.
Now, Moon Landing felt like a very inclusive gathering, and we can't speak for everyone, of course, but we loved that this space was created for all to feel welcome.
And there's something I realized this weekend is that if you've chosen a nomadic lifestyle, you're seeking a different way of living. And a lot of people don't understand that. But when we come together like this, it's amazing how fast you can become open and vulnerable with another person and have deep conversations because you feel understood and seen. And that's a beautiful thing. We are going to get some tattoos today. We wanted to get some tattoos for our 10th anniversary, which we had earlier this year. And this seems like the perfect place to get matching tattoos. From Abby, you might know her from Let's Play Ride and Seek.
So we wanted to do that with a little heart on that page, right?
Yes, so we both want that. That's our anniversary tattoo.
I love it.
There's a whole story behind
All right, well, I can't wait to hear it.
Abby's a photographer, an artist. She works in wood carving. She works in painting. But we were excited to see her because she also does hand-poke tattoos.
I'm so glad we waited to get our anniversary tattoos from Abby because she creates the whole experience for you. Calm Zen space.
This is the sage myself.
Oh.
Yeah. You ready? Yes. Spark of love, you know?
Like we're so good!
You did so great.
We really couldn't be happier with how they turned out.
So my name is Aurelio. This is my Ford Transit. It's my mobile work station. Leisure travel van. So I can have that life-work balance. I had no expectations. I came in here green, open to any sort of experience. The one that would stick with me would be meeting people, talking to people. Being on the road, you kind of away from people. So being out here is a great way to get back from isolation into socialization. So now I'm ready to be on my own space again.
Right, we all need to decompress.
Exactly.
It's like, whoo, so much, and then you're like, okay, now let's go decompress. Everybody's disappearing to be alone.
Exactly.
One thing I really loved about the Moon Landing is how they kind of curated events to help you get to know those you were camping with.
We got some speed dating for singles right now going on. I love it.
They also had a storyteller event where those were brave enough to get on stage told stories about their travels.
5 months into traveling together, we made our way to India. Annie was a grade A core power yoga goer, and I was a grade A chicken tikka masala eater.
But every day was a new adventure, and the nights were no different. From comedy hour.
I was literally walking, minding my own business, and I tripped on a curb.
You gotta deal with none of that traffic. You take your whole house with you. If you stuck in traffic, you're just like, I'm gonna cook dinner while I'm in the back of the van. Like, start playing PlayStation.
To open mic night.
I'm just gonna play some instrumental jammy stuff.
But probably my favorite nighttime activity was Fate with the Bees and Locusts, an indigenous-led organic hip-hop band from Taos, New Mexico.
At your own peril, add a little bit of spice to your life. Like a Rihanna and catch your feelings inside. We got the best damn fool who won the battle. I see you trying to be like us, Colorado. Stepping out of the cocoon, I'm a act with a fool. Y'all in the fields, now you gotta watch your cocoon. Put on your gauntlets cause I'm shining so bright. And let you like him in the prime of your life. Just 50.8 billion years in the making. Your time is here, what the hell is you waiting?
Ready to destroy, ready for the war. Bees and locusts.
It may go.
But before you knew it, it was time for us to pack up and leave and go back to our quiet lives, camping alone in the wilderness.
While we got really dirty that weekend, it didn't matter because the experience was amazing from beginning to end. Except for maybe the pumpkin pie, because we had memories and experiences that will last a lifetime, and friendships that transcend space and time.
But we don't say goodbye. We just say, see you down the road.